And we are asking Malami to tell us what crime did IPOB committed, or what crime did IPOB commit from 2015 to 2017 that leads to the proscription of IPOB is a question we want to present to Malami and to the Nigerian government. What is the crime? We want to let them pronounce the crime of IPOB and give us facts. Pronounce the crime of IPOB that led to the proscription of IPOB as a terrorist group, like the entire tribe of Biafra, because they proscribed a tribe. And this is what the governors don't know. The governors don't know that the proscription of IPOB is a proscription of Biafra as a tribe. So we want to know. Let them come to give us evidence, or at least a concrete something that on that ground, IPOB was proscribed. Until we hear that fact and it is convincingly enough to make IPOB to be proscribed, we are not ready to hear anything. And let me tell you, Anambra election cannot hold. It doesn't matter how many military men you bring to Biafra land. It doesn't matter how many police you bring to Biafra land. For the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is still in DSS dungeon, and the other numerous reasons, which is also the proscription of IPOB, Biafra as a tribe. You cannot proscribe Biafra, you cannot proscribe ethnic group, you cannot proscribe a tribe, and at the same time, you want to conduct election in that tribe. It is not possible. So, I want you, for those of you who may not agree about our quest for no election in Anambra State, because you may think that, oh, it's because of Biafra. Let us now say it is not because of Biafra. Okay? It is because, in addition to because of Biafra, another reason, if the Biafra reason is not convincing enough to you, another reason is the proscription of indigenous people of Biafra. Anambra State is part of indigenous people of Biafra. It's a territory that constitute indigenous people of Biafra. And you cannot proscribe the Anambra State, the people in Anambra State, and then you want to have election, and you want the people you proscribe in Anambra State to vote. It is not done. Okay? It is what they call equity and justice. So if you want to have election, that is, if anything like that is coming to play, if you want to say you want to have election in Anambra State, you must first of all proscribe the people of Anambra State. Okay? Proscribe the people of Anambra State, so that you want to know that they are people, they are part of Nigeria. That is what you want to tell them. If you want to recognize them as those who have eligibility, voting eligibility in Nigeria, and you want to conduct election in Anambra State, you must proscribe the people. Why do you want to conduct election in terrorist land? Why do you want the people that you tag terrorists to vote? My people, it can never happen again. Anambra will be used as a litmus test for Nigeria government. Anambra election will be a test. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter the force you use. It doesn't matter how many helicopters you deploy. It does not matter how many combatant men. It doesn't matter how many healers you bring to Anambra State. Election can never hold. Election can never hold. And let me tell you, any deployment of military in the name of conducting election in Anambra State, it will be very disastrous. It will be shameful. They will live in shame. And let me tell you, it will end in regret. Trying to force election, we have how many days to go? Trying to force this election of 6th of November will be the beginning of the end. And let the entire governor and the leaders in the southeast, the entire southern region, in the entire eastern region, to understand that you cannot proscribe people and want them to vote in the same country you proscribe them. It is not possible. We are making case, so we are making this case. And every day, since you people don't understand the quest for freedom, we will be telling you in elementary language. At least if you do not understand anything, you can understand that the proscription of IPOB is also proscription of people in Anambra State. And you cannot proscribe the people in Anambra State, and you want to force them to vote in election in Nigeria. Voting in a country that proscribed them. My people, check up now. Check up. Check it. Does it make sense to you? Why would you proscribe people and want them to vote? Somebody say online. Yes, so online. When our leader started this thing, all of you were insulting him. All of you were insulting him. All of you attacked him. In fact, those who attacked Nnamdi Kanu today struggling to go to court to see him. We are struggling to go to court. In fact, the people who don't, those that feel that they are the kingmaker in Igbo land, they could not allow them to even near the court. They be in Nigeria, they belong to the street. But when they enter Igbo, when they enter Biafra land, they become a representative. They become the leaders. They become Ndionu Nerunoku. But in Abuja, where they should be Onu Nerunoku in Abuja, they belong to the street. They could not near court. It not be to be that. Delegation of the highest office in Igbo land. They sent them to go and meet Nnamdi Kanu in court. They didn't allow them to even enter the premises. The Nigeria Fulani say, my friend, all of you belong to the street. But when they go back to East, when they go back to a former governor, when they go back to East, all of them are the leaders. The people that when they talk, the entire wind in the forest and everything will be shaking. Ikenga in a street in Abuja court. Uro na Abuja Adanyoya na street. And you are telling me election. And the people will come out and come back and say election in Anambra State. It can never happen. It can never happen. It can never happen because Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for you. Okay? Biafra have had enough in Nigeria. You can't proscribe us and want to conduct election in our land. It cannot happen. Igbo together.